Anxiety. This is something that there is lots of conversation about it. But today I'm going to shift the conversation to talking about how anxiety and purpose connect. This is what I mean by that. Is anxiety stopping you from really going after your dreams, your vision, your passions? Has it been causing you to hesitate? Has it been causing you to avoid doing the things that you know will lead to you executing your goals out of fear of failing, out of fear of making mistakes, out of fear of things not working out? I'm going to talk to you today about how to stop anxiety from blocking your abilities to go after your purpose. Let's go. Welcome to Speak Life Transformation TV. My name is Natasha Bryant. I'm your host. I am a licensed mental health and confidence mindset expert, and I'm here to help you conquer anxiety so you can pursue your dreams and live the life that you want to live. First things first, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is all about helping you live your best life as your best self unapologetically by giving you all the tips and strategies on how to overcome things like anxiety, depression, how to set your goals, how to be confident in who you are, how to set boundaries, all those things that's going to help you really achieve your goals and build the life you want to live and create the legacy that you desire to have. And today is like any other video where I am going to teach you how to live your best life as your best self by overcoming anxiety so you can pursue the dreams and the passions that you have for your life. So let's first just do a recap of what anxiety is. Anxiety is a way of thinking that causes a lot of worry about the future, right? It's all about anxiety, honestly, is the way your brain is trying to protect yourself from having to face those unwanted outcomes. Our brain is created to protect us, and anxiety overthinks, overreacts, overprepares, right? Because it wants to prepare you for the possible negative outcomes. As a result of trying to prepare yourself for the possible outcomes, you end up only focusing on this idea that this negative outcome is not maybe going to happen, but definitely is going to happen, which then increases anxiety about having to face this elude, this imaginative, this idea, this perception that you've created for yourself that may not ever come, but your anxiety, the anxious thoughts are saying, oh no, it's definitely going to happen. And so that's how it can then impact your purpose, because going after our purpose, going after our dreams, going after our goals is often requiring us to do things we've never done before. Is often requiring us to enter stages of our lives, enter skill sets, enter groups of people, enter experiences that we've never had before. And so anxiety is like, wait a minute. Let's not think this through, because we want to make sure we are successful. We want to make sure that we do not have to face any of those unwanted outcomes. And each of those unwanted outcomes is specific to you and your story and your fears that you have for yourself, right? What somebody else might fear may be totally different than what you are fearing and worrying. And so it really is tailored to what you're experiencing. But the most common things that people become fearful of when it comes to addressing something new and going after something they never gone after before is failing, is facing disappointment. And I'm going to share with you 3 types of habits that we end up engaging in to protect us from having to face the anxiety of the what ifs. You know what I'm talking about. What if I fail? What if I do all this and it doesn't work out? What if people don't like it? What if people judge me? What if I embarrass myself? What if I try and I'm unsuccessful? What if, what if, what if? That's just anxiety. Trying to think of all the possible things so you can prepare yourself and prevent that unwanted thing from happening. But this is what it manifests. This is what it looks like. And what I challenge you to do throughout this video is to see if any of these connect with you. I call them the 3 Ps. First P is proving. The what if often with this is what if I'm not enough? Often comparison also connects with the proving. Oh my goodness, people have done this for for so long, and I need to be where they're at, right? Or oh my goodness, this person, they're already achieving in that area. I'm not even close to being where they're at. People are so much smarter than me. Imposter syndrome connects in this area. And so what the habit looks like when the anxiety is building is this idea becomes I have to prove that I belong here. The anxiety is creating the belief that I have to prove that I'm enough because I don't think I'm enough because I'm having all these what ifs that's causing me to start doubting if I even could do this thing, if I'm even qualified, if I even belong. And so now I have to prove that I'm enough so that I can get the positive feedback from others to confirm and validate, oh, you do belong here and you are enough. And so proving causes you to overwork. Proving causes you to try to excel at everything. Proving causes you to have these unrealistic expectations to be on the top, at the top, at all times, even when you're just starting. Proving causes you to believe that you are not allowed to make mistakes. You have to get it right the first time all the time. Matter of fact, you should already know how to do this, even though you've never done it before. You should already know how to do this, right? Because when you do all those things, you prove that you belong here. Second one, second P, perfecting. Perfecting kind of connects with proving in the sense of needing to be perfect in everything. The what if here is what if I fail and I never get any more chances? Matter of fact, it's not even and I don't get any more chances. The idea is if I fail, there are no more chances. So I have to get it right the first time. I have to be perfect at it. If I get it right, if I don't get it right, I'm gonna miss out on the opportunity. So I have to get it right the first time. Because if I mess up, if I fail, then I'm gonna miss out on the opportunity. Can you recognize that these thoughts are a lot of absolutes? Like there's no gray areas. Like if I fail, it's over, right? If I don't prove that I'm worthy, it's over, right? That's why the anxiety ends up getting so high because there's no like maybe or it's a possibility. Like, oh no, no, no. If this happens, the world is going to end. I'm going to be devastated. I'm not going to be able to come back from this, right? That's why the anxiety ends up becoming so high and intensified. So perfection is requiring you. The habit here is I need to be perfect at everything. I cannot make a mistake so that I can guarantee success. Perfectionism guarantees success because if I don't fail, then I never have to worry about not succeeding. If I don't fail, then I always will succeed. And that would mean I'll get closer and closer to my goals, or I would complete and execute every single goal all the time, right? But it doesn't allow you to be able to recognize that, oh, if I fail, I still have opportunities. There's still possibilities. I still have second, third, fourth, and fifth chances, even if I fail. Perfectionism will say, no, you don't. You got to get it right the first time. So when it comes to your purpose, you can be scared to even go after your purpose because you're this pressure to get it right the first time. The amount of stress to be perfect at it when you just started. Or you start, you do it, you go after your passion, you go after your purpose, and the amount of work you're doing to be this high achiever, to be on top all the time, to never make a mistake ends up causing you to burn yourself out. And then you end up just wanting to quit. Like, maybe this is not for me. Like, this is exhausting. I don't even want this. I don't even want it no more. When it's something you truly do have a passion for, something you truly do desire. But the pressure to be perfect has caused you just want to quit and not even do it anymore or not even start it. The last one, the third P is pleasing. This habit is trying to deal with the worry of what if I'm not accepted? What if nobody else gets it? What if I'm judged as a result of it? What if people have a negative perception of me? What if people don't believe that I actually belong here? What if people find out I don't know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm doing, right? And so there's this idea that, well, if I show up the way they want me to show up as, if I meet their expectations, then they will accept me. Then they will show that I do bring value to this relationship or to this setting or to this room or to this business. Then they will see that I do belong here. They're going to want me here. Then they will talk to other people about me in a positive way. And so it causes you to start to lose who you are because you are no longer focusing on what makes you happy. You're no longer focused on what matters to you most. You're no longer focused on who you are authentically because you're more now focused on how people are responding. What does their body language look like? What is it saying right now based on what I said? Or you're really observant of how people are interacting with others. Oh, this person's getting a lot of attention, getting a lot of positive feedback. Let me see how they're behaving. Let me see how they're talking, they're showing up. Ooh, take notes from that. That's how I need to be showing up, right? And so you end up losing yourself because you're trying to be who other people want you to be to guarantee that you will be accepted. And then you lose why you're even going after the passion in the first place. You might even be going after the wrong passion because now you're not going after something that you actually want. You're going after what you believe people will approve you of, will be an agreement with you about, right? Who will approve of your decision, right? And so you end up making decisions based on what makes other people happy. You end up making decisions based on what other people think is right for them or right in general. And then you lose your own voice with pleasing. There's a key here with all of this. With pleasing, perfecting, and proving, you are trying to control people's opinions. You're trying to control how people see you. You're trying to control how people receive you when you actually have no control over any of that. But anxiety, right? You're feeling anxious and especially about the future because you have no control over the future. You don't know what's going to happen. It's the unknown, right? And so you feel out of control. And so the way you try to gain that control back is try to control what you think you can control. Well, if I please other people, then I can control how they treat me or how they respond to me. If I prove to other people, then I can control whether they're going to accept me or not, right? Or see that I have value. If I am perfect at everything, then I can control the outcome and I would definitely have success. When there's so many outlayers that you don't have control over, specifically human beings, you have control over how they think and what they think about and how they think about you. You have no control over the future and different things that could happen that you're not even aware of that could change plans or change things from happening the way you were expecting them, right? And so the key here is to let that go. Let go of the things that you cannot control. Now, if you want more on these individual pleasing, perfecting, and proving, I have videos on pleasing, I have videos on anxiety where I'm talking about the 3 Ps often. But I wanted to specifically today talk about how it connects to you going after your passion. Make sure you stay tuned for part 2 because part 2, I'm going to give you tips on how to successfully not please, not perfect, and not prove, and just show up as your authentic self and just go after what you truly want, even when you're feeling anxious about what's to come. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure you like this video, share it, hit the notification button so you get more notifications of when I drop the next video, specifically when I drop part 2 of this video, so that you can start learning how to overcome anxiety and you can start pursuing your passion, your purpose with confidence, with an unshakable, confident mindset. Stay tuned for part 2.